Hi, everybody. This is Mondays with Mike, a weekly video series where we answer questions from people just like you. Here's this week's question. How do I correct bad behavior that I've ignored for a long time? I've known it's not acceptable, but it doesn't affect anyone else, so I've allowed it to continue. Well, if it isn't affecting anybody else, then you have to ask yourself, what is the reason that you want to address it anyway, right? If it's just some generic bad behavior, right? Like, I don't know, think of something, I'm sure you have something, then you have to ask yourself, is addressing the bad behavior worth it? Because it may not be worth it. You may look at it and go, if it's not affecting anybody else, if it's not having a negative impact on the culture, then you don't need to address it necessarily. But your specific question was, how do I correct bad behavior? You know, what's interesting is I just realized this. You might be asking this question about yourself, not somebody else. How do I correct bad behavior that I've ignored for a long time? I've known it's not acceptable, but it hasn't affected anyone. All right, well, this might be a little long. I'm gonna address it both ways. First of all, if it's you and it's bad behavior, it's obviously affecting you because you're asking me the question. So if you're the one who's got the bad behavior and it's not affecting anybody, you might want to take a good look in the mirror, maybe get a coach or a counselor or a good trip around the block with some self-evaluation. So my own bad behavior that affects nobody else, I've never seen that before. I've never seen behavior that affects absolutely nobody else. Now, if it's somebody else's, you can't really correct bad behavior in somebody else. It's up to them. You can let them know about the effects of that bad behavior in the world, but other than that, if it's not affecting anyone, I probably wouldn't invest a lot of energy. Hope that's helpful. If you have a question, send it to info@mikestaver.com. That's info@mikestaver.com. We appreciate you watching. Don't forget to share Mondays with Mike on your social channels. We appreciate it very much. Take care.